This font is so bad. It's so bad. Oh no. Oh no. The font is so bad. How can I make it worse? Hold on. Here. Ugh. Ugh. Wait, there's gotta be a worse one than this, right? Like, what about like just a really dark, like just like a mustard yellow. Ugh. Will this make people leave? Or it's like it's so dark that you can barely see it against the background. There you go. It's like, wait, is he going live? I can't tell. Someone get my glasses. Just like ever so slightly above. There you go. Only for the very, very attentive will they see that I'm going live soon. Okay. I just wanted to get some people in here. We have, what, 3 viewers? Let's roll. Let's roll with it. Boom. Hi, everyone. How y'all doing? There we go. How about that? How about that? Hi, everybody. Hope we're all doing well. We're gonna freaking finish this stupid list. My gosh. Okay. No, not my AdSense, which you guys can now see I make like $94 every 2 months. There we go. Okay. Hi, everybody. List needs more mods. I have 1 at least. Right there. Also, Vauxhall's up here. We have 2 mods on here. Do not complain. Okay. Just making sure. Do you guys like the background music? Should I keep it kind of low? Or do you want me to get rid of it? What do you guys think? Oops. It's fine. Oh, okay. I'll just lower it a little bit. It'll just be there. Play my album. No, that'd be way too like distracting. Just having like Persephone playing over while I'm talking. It's like, what? It's like being in an elevator. There you go. Which, by the way, this is literally just Sony Vegas playing crossfades of the City Girl album, Snow Rose, which you all, I'm sure, are familiar with after the end of my reactions. I plug City Girl because I contacted them and they were kind enough to let me use their music. See, that's the thing about White Light, White Heat is, also, wait, which one is it? There we go. Sorry, I didn't have the chat up. White Light, White Heat is an amazing album, but it's one that I'll probably never listen to again, or at least for several years. So, but I have hardly anything negative to say about it at all. It's just one of those weird things, right? I don't know, everyone judges music differently. Like for me, a lot of my favorite albums are ones that I can come back to in some sense of the word. And White Light, White Heat just isn't one of them. But they may make it on because we have, what, like 38? I don't remember. 30-something albums we still have to fill in here. Have I listened to Transformer yet? No. Although I have heard... What is it? Walking on the Wild Side and Perfect Day? And there's one more album, one more song actually. There's one more song on Transformer that I've heard. Vicious. I've heard Vicious, but only like once. You need some Suede in here? I haven't heard any Suede. Okay, so I do have Velvet Underground and Nico right here, though, which is great. What's this? What's missing? Is there something missing? Strange Ways. What's missing here? Laughing Stock. Laughing Stock is not appearing. If I refresh, it's just not there. It's just not there. Whatever. Okay. I should probably react to Transformer at some point. It's been long enough that I've visited Velvet Underground. I should probably go back to Lou Reed in some way. So let's just kind of refresh. It feels weird to have music playing in the background. So we have Loveless, Kinda Blue, Bona Drag, OK Computer, Low, Bon Iver, Elliott Smith, Carrie and Lowell, In the Wee Small Hours, and then the Bends. And then way down here we have Viva La Vida, Fleet Foxes self-titled, Closer, and The Mollusk, just kind of in random spots. That wait, is the new single from New Order out? Is it actually fully out? I can't remember if that, like, did they say it was coming out tomorrow, which is today? Oh, wow. Nah, dude, you can't diss Peter Hook. He was like at least like a third of the sound. I want to react to it on stream. I'm gonna save it for like an individual song reaction actually, which I'm gonna start doing more of. I'm gonna start doing more individual song reactions with just me. I was doing them with Ethan, who's my nephew, and I, but since he's so busy with school and a full-time job that I just can't get him on stream anymore or on video. So I'm going to try to do some individual song reactions. Probably won't stream them. I'll probably just upload them. But I do want to listen to that New Order single. I liked what I heard. Okay, so let me just take a quick look at this again. We got this top 10 here. Yeah, this seems good. Pulp Different Class seems pretty high, but like every time I think about that album, it's just like, it's good. I liked it. Talk is Laughing Stock is here. Jeff Buckley, yeah, this seems about right. Okay. Low Life Treasure. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Hospice. This all seems more or less right. There's an upcoming David Bowie biopic. I have no idea about that. I haven't heard all of Scott 4. The only full Scott album I've heard is Scott 3. I've heard parts of 1, 2, and 3. And there's songs that I really like off of each one. I just haven't listened to the full album to know. But man, I love Scott Walker. This is happening. That might make it on quite easily. Rumors will probably make it on. Like, there's a lot of albums down here. It looks like way more than you might think. Or it looks like way less than you might think. So, after the Bends, I do know we're putting Rumors on. So let me just throw that in. Just like down here. Love Your Hair. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I haven't heard any of Montreal. That's another one I need to get to. Yeah, the chanting of random albums. That's what's going to happen is people are going to be like, you gotta put this one on. I'm like, shh. Although, if anyone knows me, then that might help. But Nick Drake, he's right here. Pink Moon is right here. 5 Leaves Left probably won't make it on. It might, but Pink Moon is just such an incredible album. Let's see. No Long Season. I have the live album right here, which has Long Season on it and a superior version of Long Season. So this will suffice. Let's see. Let me consult this real quick. We have 7. We have Disintegration. That will make it on. I might actually put Disintegration on somewhere around where we left off. Disintegration. I should spell correctly. That might help. I'm actually put... Yeah, I'll do that. That's what I'm going to do. Can I remember off the top of my head what color this was? Nope, too dark. There we go. Hail to the Thief, Hounds of Love. Microcastle. Power, Corruption, and Lies. I haven't put that on here yet. I feel like that might have a higher spot actually. If I were to put that on, it'd probably make it. Let me look at the track listing. The New Order. Okay. Oh, there it is. I'll put it right there. Put my album on. Richard James. Okay, so I put that one on. I don't know how much more mileage I'm going to get out of this random list of favorite albums I pulled off of things that I predominantly have on my Spotify playlist. I've only heard 2 songs off of Sound of Silver, which is All My Friends and then the ending track, New York, I Love You. Slow Dive date, self-titled from their return. Today. Yeah, a lot of these ones now are ones that I don't love as full albums. Reflector. Seven, Hail to the Thief. I mean, I have Tiger Milk on here. I don't love it though. Like it's not like a subjective favorite that resounds with me. It's just good music. Yeah, I've only heard like the first 10 or 15 minutes of F Sharp. I really need to go back to that one because I love Godspeed. If you ever listen to Kraftwerk and Talking Heads, I have heard Remain in Light on the channel. Just nothing else. I loved what I heard of F Sharp, A Sharp. It's really good. Very different from a lot of their other. Death Consciousness. Ooh, Death Consciousness is a good album. Can I just type in death? I can. I'll throw that on right there. Maybe I'll shove it down here. Death Consciousness will probably make it on. It feels really disingenuous to do this, but I might actually put on like just what you're hearing right now. Like this lo-fi EP thing that I put at the beginning of a lot of my other, it's called Gay Story. Where is it? Why am I not seeing it? There it is. It's this just really small lo-fi EP that I like. I'm gonna throw that in there. It was at the beginning of a lot of my, or at the end of a lot of my early reactions, and then I changed it to City Girl. Jesus and the Mary Chain. Psycho Candy might make it on. Psycho Candy might make it on. I have not heard Transformer. I'm debating as to whether or not Spirit of Eden, maybe. Even like some of the Cocteau Twins I've heard might make it on, actually. I haven't considered that. The Stone Roses debut might make it. I'm not lying that maybe The Wall. Maybe at the tail end. I don't know. Disintegration. I'll put Viva right here. Spiderland. I do love Spiderland. That was in my top for a while. I don't know where that sits anymore though. Why are these not loading? I can't see what they are. Are they nothing? It's hard to tell. Either of those might make it. Fort Calendar or Bluebell Knoll. I do have Victoria Land right here. Heaven in Las Vegas is here. Yeah, one of those two might make it. It just depends on if I can fit this list with more. Is Hex the post-rock album? This has been recommended to me so many times, if this is what I'm thinking of. Yep. I've sampled this on stream. I sampled that on stream and I was really interested. I feel like there was some connection to another band that... Simon Reynolds. Was that it? Bark Psychosis? Talk Talk? Is Talk Talk the connection? Lee Harris, Paul Webb, Simon Brenner. What's the connection? I don't know. Talk Talk drummer Lee Harris. I could do a reaction of Sound of Silver. I'm not a super big LCD fan. I do like a lot of the tracks on This Is Happening, but I'm not like super into the vibe of the band as a whole. Okay, so in the Wee Small Hours, Disintegration, The Bends, Gay Story, Viva La Vida. I'm actually gonna put Closer here. I'm gonna put Closer here. Because I know if I put Viva La Vida before Closer, people would unsubscribe in mass numbers. Well, that's part of it, but... Marquee Moon, maybe? I love the Marquee Moon track. I don't necessarily adore the album. I really love the track, though. Haven't heard any Full Stereo Lab. Hounds of Love will probably make it on. Let me throw that in real quick. Just throw that right there. Any Brian Eno? Ambient 4. Ambient 4. Actually, I should put this thing considerably higher. I'll actually put it here. Like, I listened to this thing on repeat when I was writing my album. I love Ambient 4. Okay. Her name is Yoshime. Has a black belt in karate. Hospice is pretty low. I don't love it. It's really good, but I don't love it. It's completely subjective. This isn't like a, don't think of this as like a quality thing. Okay? This isn't me saying the quality of any of these albums. I have Parachutes as my number one, okay? Pink Floyd, The Wall might make it. We'll have to see. Maybe. What other albums could I put on here? Random Access Memories. That, okay. Don't you hate it when things just suddenly appear and they disrupt your lives and throw a wrench into everything you questioned? I'm doing that. Discovery is great. Keep in mind this is I'm a writer. I'm a novelist. And so like to be very practical, you have to be very first draft. So don't take this as like the gospel truth here. Like it's easier to get everything down and then fix it than to write as if you're doing your final draft in one single fluid go. So it's like, it's easier to get all the albums I want in and then rearrange. So like everything after the first like 15 might change easily. So like, don't be offended if I put something below Viva La Vida, if that makes sense. Yeah, Hounds of Love will be in it, don't worry. Where's my fan fiction? Yeah, I write exclusively supernatural fan fiction about the two brothers making out and doing illicit things. And that pays the bills and supports me and my Christian family. Yeah, Bloom is up here quite high. I love Bloom. The Shags. I actually have, what is it? Just an untitled chart that just has 5 Shags albums in a row, and I don't know why it's there, but it's there. Corey Feldman. Oh no, we have to play this again. It ran out. There. Yeah, Boss, if he's still here, Boss just suggested Skylarking to me, like literally like an hour ago. And someone in my chat in a live stream a while back had suggested that same album, and it was the same track that Boss suggested to me, and I'm like, I've heard this before. Everyone really wants me to listen to Skylarking. The Shags have an album from 2002. Hold on. Where is it? There's a collection from 82. Better Than the Beatles. There's a tribute album. Oh, it's on Spotify. Jadoobie. Hi, Jadoobie. Yeah, if Tommy Wiseau had an album, it would be number 1, that's for sure. Love Kings of Convenience, dude. Love Kings of Convenience. I've put several people in my Discord onto Kings of Convenience. Great folk duo. The modern Simon and Garfunkel, but more, they're as good as Simon and Garfunkel and also are really good at guitar accompaniment. Like, it's remarkable. I have, where is their album? Right here. But I also, their latest one, Declaration of Dependence, is great. And they're doing more. They're currently in studio, I think, with Feist. who they've done multiple songs with. I have In the Wee Small Hours right here, right down here. And then Kind of Blue is right here. Ride, I haven't heard a full Ride album. Sophie. we're not trudging up this Sophie thing again. Turn Breaks, haven't heard them. Any Elvis album? Probably not. This is what's weird. I grew up in a very like conservative fundamentalist house, and so the only music I got from my parents were things like Elvis and Buddy Holly and like the Righteous Brothers and Kenny G, and it's just like the most saccharine garbage, which like I over time had to kind of come to love. So it's like I love Buddy Holly now, but it's like I don't know, man. It some of the stuff my parents listened to I still struggle with as far as quality goes. My mic just died. Look at this. It just killed itself. It didn't want to hear me talking about the Righteous Brothers. It's so sad. Sinatra is great. Like I have In the Wee Small Hours way down here, but like a lot of his stuff is so good. But he has so many hits across so many albums that I'd have to put like a best of, and there's so many of those that I'm just like, no. Third spot is actually Teen Dream. It's just really hard to see. It's actually yellow. Do you see that? Do you see how it's actually yellow? It's really hard to see when it's far away. I have 28 people watching me right now. That's what's so weird about the internet is like I'm just alone in my room. But like if this was reality and I had 28 people in front of me watching me assemble this list, I'd be like you want to hear my opinion about the Everly Brothers and Kraftwerk? Well, one of them is a really weird German electronic band, and the other one is Kraftwerk. Careful, Twig. A lot of my subscribers are Smiths fans. You might get crucified. I don't know why Laughing Stock is not showing up here. Okay. I know we just had this massive. Yeah, the Beatles are just way too normy. The Beatles are so overrated. Can you believe how much the Beatles are the Beatles? The Beatles are so the Beatles. After this massive debate in our Discord about what basic indie means, I'm gonna put a Foster the People album on my list. Okay. Good stuff. Daughtry. I do have Scott Walker on. I have Scott Walker right here. Don't go back to this. It's okay. Only Foster the People, I promise. No MGMT, no Matt and Kim. Don't worry. Early Springsteen. I've only heard a little bit off of Born in the USA, and Nebraska by Springsteen is on my list of albums to listen to. I haven't heard all of Soundtracks for the Blind. I want to, but that's another album that's like I don't know if I can react to that. It's so long and it's like just instrumental, right? So it doesn't really work. I feel like Torches is underrated as far as like just mainstream music goes, because it's not bad. It's okay. It's not bad. Loaded probably won't make it on. I didn't like Loaded a whole lot. I'm not saying it's going to be above the Mollusk. These are ones I don't know where to put yet. Ones that I don't know where to put are like at the bottom right now. They're right here. They're on, but I don't know where. I heard part of the Seer. Made me want to blow my brains out. Haven't heard any Alice in Chains. OK Computer is here. I don't love OK Computer. Subjectively. That's the thing you have to remember. This isn't me being objective in terms of quality. This is just like subjectively the albums I like to listen to the most, or the ones that have resonated with me the most. Me putting OK Computer here isn't me saying anything negative about OK Computer. Fishman's is here, primarily because of Long Season, but man, all the other tracks are really good too. I have heard Michigan. Michigan's okay. Twig. I haven't heard any Buckethead albums. Any of his 5 million albums. Oh yes, I love the 202nd Buckethead album. Haven't heard Bjork fully. Do you think Bjork would do well for reactions? Do you think people would watch that? I've only heard a couple Phoenix tracks. A Moon-Shaped Pool is good. Hell, I've been streaming for 33 minutes and I've put like 6 albums on. I gotta hurry up. Listen to Bjork, yeah. By the way, everyone go look at Grand Flakes' channel and follow him and like his videos. I haven't put this one on yet, but like honestly, I love this album. I Don't Need Love. I've Got My Band. It's a compilation of radio department stuff, which I've added right here, the radio department, but I honestly like it slightly more. I'll put it here. It's a really good compilation of their early stuff. The Killers, probably not. Yeah, Downward Spiral is probably going to be one that will make it on a poll, unless I decide to do it myself. That's the trouble, is there's a lot of artists that have like one big album that like I don't really want to go to 9 Inch Nails and just listen to a lot of 9 Inch Nails albums in a row. So if I do listen to 9 Inch Nails, it's going to be Downward Spiral, which means it's going to be in a poll. Sigur Rós, I haven't listened to a full Sigur Rós album. Any Talking Heads album? Probably not. I don't love Talking Heads, subjectively. The Suburbs. Have I not put The Suburbs on? Oh, it's right here. Right here. Pavement Dude. Pavement Dude. Well, we have a lot of stuff here. Slanted might make it on. I like this more darker cover. Slanted might make it on. Like realistically, there's probably only like 2 to 3 9 Inch Nails albums worth listening to, right? Viva Hait's, did I put Viva Hate on? I don't see it. Viva Hate's good. I'll put it kind of down in here because I don't know where else to put it right now, but it might make it on. Elliott Smith, I have either or right here. Teenage Fan Club might not make it on. Haven't heard The Associates, haven't heard King Crimson, full album worth. Also, I know I asked before, but if this background music is annoying or too quiet or too loud, let me know. Haven't heard a full Echo and the Bunnymen yet. What'd you expect? No, Nick Drake is on here. He's right here. Pink Moon. Don't worry. Pink Moon is right here. There's like 3 Nick Drake albums. Don't worry. Um, sounds like Daughtry means Corey Feldman. That's probably correct. This is like a dream shared by Daughtry and Corey Feldman. That's my whole life, really. Like, I'm just gonna blink out of existence once Corey Feldman wakes up. Let me pull up my Spotify real quick. Everything. Been listening to a little bit of post-war recently. I don't know if this will make it on, but that's a nice album. A couple tracks off of this are nice. Bluebell Knoll and Four Calendar Cafe I have to consider too. Spirit of Eden is good. I wish you were here. Heaven from hell. I know, that's real sad, right? I don't have Walking on the Sun or whatever the hell the Smash Mouth album is called. Times are hard, man. Times are hard. I haven't heard Depeche Mode. No Chapter House, no Swerve Driver. You forgot the rest of the Ween discography. I like 12 Country Greats or 10 Country Greats or whatever it's called. Freaking Mr. Richard Smoker. Good stuff. Boodly baboop, boodly baboop, boodly baboop bow. Mr. Richard Smoker, you're a poopy poker. Just based on how many albums I have left, I'm expecting these to make it on. Haven't heard much White Stripes. I'm not super into them. Hoobastank. And the reason is you. Odyssey and Oracle. Nope. I mean, I've heard There She Goes. I haven't heard the whole Laws album, though. People have heard the New Order single. The Laws they seem to be acceptable jangle pop. Spirit of Eden should probably be on here. Like, I heard this so recently that it feels wrong to put it above all these other albums that have pedigree to me. But it's so close to Laughingstock for me. For right now, I'm going to put it here. How's the job situation going? I found out through unemployment that I'm something called job attached for until the middle of December, which means either I'm expected to return to my old job, which is not going to happen because I was fired, or the definition of job attached can mean you're part of a certain specialized field that you need more time to find a job in that field. And so I have 0 job application requirements per week, which means I don't have to apply for any jobs until December if I don't want to. And I can make maybe about like 50 to 100 less per week than I did on my actual job when I actually worked. So couple that with my wife doing a part-time thing right now, 6 hours a week, and me doing DoorDash every now and then, we're fine, which is really handy. I'm able to actually focus on like YouTube and Twitch streaming, making reactions, and not have to worry so much about money for a couple months, which is really nice. Very nice. And people say the US is not a socialist country. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel good about it. I'll say that much. I'm still searching. The big trouble is, like, I could probably find a job right now because I have the qualifications, but because of COVID, like, jobs are really hard to come by. Like, everybody's looking for jobs right now. So, that's just part of it. You know, I've applied for like 5 to 7 places and they've all turned me down because other people got to it first. So it's just like, you know, catchers catch can. Any Blue October? No, I'm not a big fan. London Calling, haven't heard it. Yeah, that guy who keeps spamming Hoobastank, he's really just a total doobie. Yeah, we got 8 albums on the list in 42 minutes. Is this going to turn into the playlist stream where we're just like, finish it? we spent what, like 12, 14 hours on the playlist stream? What a train wreck that was. All right, I'm just going to start adding things and see where it takes me. 7. Put 7 here. Haven't heard a full Wilco. Remain in Light won't make it on probably. The playlist streams were they were something else, man. We did 9 of them. They're still all there if anyone wants to watch them. It was painful at times. The 80s and 90s were really rough. And then, like, for some reason, the last 10 years, like 2010 to 2020, were just like nobody could agree on anything, which makes sense. But, okay. Hail to the Thief, Kid A, Micro Castle. I love Micro Castle. Yeah, the Sophie debacle at MGMT. Yeah, or Oracular Spectacular, you want that? I haven't listened to anything off of their new one though, because they did one recently. Was it The Third Age? Where is it? Little Dark Age. People like this one. And I don't know anything about it. The playlist saga should have been called Doing a Sophie. Haven't heard. I've heard one full Modest Mouse. I've heard one Jimmy Eat World song. It's gonna take some time. A pop punk single. A Moon-Shaped Pool. I mean, this is good. This is good. Haven't heard Nowhere. Haven't heard The Police. Imagine not putting Republic on your top 100 albums of all time. A Moon-Shaped Pool. I'll put it right there. Velocity Design Comfort. I don't know. That's a hard one. I don't come back to that one a lot, but there's moments on it that I really like. Maybe I'll put it on just for, like, posterity, right? Haven't heard any REM. When I say I haven't heard any blank, it means full album. Your absolute favorite album is number 100? Slint? Is that what you're talking about? It probably will be higher than number 100. These last, like, what is this? 10 right here? These ones are going to shift. These last 11. It's just I wanted to get them in. I just don't know where to put them yet. I'm gonna start doing albums that I like know how I feel about as a full album. Spiderland is your number one. It's a great album. I don't love it. I don't come back to it a lot. Well, I mean, I do love it. It's hard to explain when you love an album, but you just don't listen to it all that much. You finished your 100, Austin. Boss. Yeah, this is like... You think you're the King Contrarian. Dude, look at what I've done and what I stand by to this day. Will any Beatles make it on? I don't know. Have I heard of the Doves? I haven't. Tiger Milk, maybe. It depends on whether or not we... Soul? Post Britpop, pop rock, space rock. From 90s to the turn of the century? And you guys know anything about the Doves? Ooh. And this looks like normie BS to me. I might like it. I love me some normie nonsense. Lost Souls is a lot like Parachutes. Basic indie alert. Stop trying to AstroTurf Hoobastank. That's the quote of 2020. There's no political debate that can possibly outdo that sentence. I'll have to check out the Does then. I forgot Nerf Herder. What's your favorite and least favorite Pink Floyd albums? Favorite is The Wall, least favorite's Wish You Were Here. Of the 4 that I've heard so far. Dick Big Black, haven't heard it. Guys, listen. The last 11 down here, I know that they're in the list. I just don't know where they go yet. Okay? This isn't in order down here, all right? Don't worry. Spiderland isn't last. Stream the presidential debate, if there is one. Okay, I think that's about as much as I can get from... Piper at the Gates of Dawn is going to be the next album I'm listening to. Because right now I've been alternating... Hayden Biden. Been alternating Pink Floyd and... this will be more toxic than that debate, that's true. This is probably way more controversial. I've been alternating Cocteau Twins and Pink Floyd. And I'm going to end Pink Floyd for right now with Piper, and then I'll do Uma Guma, Metal, and Adam Hart Mother at some point in the future. Well, I'll do at least those 3 later. But I wanted to kind of end Pink Floyd with just a random wrap around to their debut, which everyone wants me to do. So that'll be next, and then I'll go in from Pink Floyd into, I'll go from Cocteau Twins into Zeppelin. I don't know if I should keep alternating though. Do you guys like the alternating stuff? Because I've been alternating Pink Floyd and Cocteau Twins, just kind of since I have the time, doing this is the artist binge, and then also plugging in random things. I don't know. I've just been kind of playing it by ear. I haven't really been thinking a whole lot about it. You like the alternating? That's good. It probably keeps people a little fresh, So maybe if I'm doing Zeppelin, I should start doing things that are kind of not Zeppelin-esque. Like folk or something. Jazz, who knows? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. So I can probably fit... Alternating is fine. Hasn't upset you yet. Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm eager for some Syd Barrett, Pink Floyd, honestly. I've heard a good portion of the tracks off of Doolittle, but I haven't heard the full Doolittle album or Surfer Rosa. I've only heard Where Is My Mind off of Surfer Rosa. So I'm going to just add pretty much what I have left on my list here. Hail to the Thief. And where would I put this? Hail to the Thief. As an album, I probably enjoy it probably right there. Bossa Nova. I feel like Bossa Nova is one of the good Pixies albums that no one ever talks about because people only care about the first two. Kid A. Where would I put Kid A? Does Joe Rogan have a new studio? Did he move to Texas finally? Kid A. I don't love listening to Kid A. Microcastle. Microcastle is an overlooked indie rock album. Put there. Oh no, I finished it again. Joe Rogan sold out. I know that a lot of his really controversial episodes didn't make it onto Spotify, like Milo Yiannopoulos and Alex Jones and stuff like that did not make the transition, which I'm not surprised. Pet Sounds. Pet Songs? People were talking about Hex, which is a Bark Psychosis album, not Bark Painting. That's not correct. It's like a Simon Reynolds cited when coining post-rock as a musical style in 1994. I listened to part of this on a stream at one point. I haven't listened to all of Halcyon Digest. I actually don't like it as much, just subjectively. It's a good album, though. A lot of good moments. Pet Sounds. Right above Closer. Who will win election, Alex? Probably that one guy. I think that one guy will win. But who knows? Maybe the other guy. Where does Velocity Design Comfort land on your list, if at all? I have it right here. I don't know yet. I'm trying to just kind of fill out the list right now. Corey Feldman, he might win. There's a 0% chance that Corey Feldman will win the election. Which, you know, so you're telling me there's a chance. I don't remember what Hex sounded like. Can anyone attest? Is Hex good? I don't remember. Reflector should make it on. It's boring. It's really good. If Twig says it's boring, that means it's really good. to most other people. Reflector. I like Reflector. I'll do that. I haven't listened to Isn't Anything yet. I've only ever heard Loveless. Did I do it? I did. Okay. Get Shrek'd. We're getting close, guys. We're going to do this. Yoshimi is a good album. Yoshimi is a good album. You guys like music? You like Flaming Laps? You guys like the Flaming Laps? Flaming Laps is nice. I know that people really do like the MBV comeback. From what was it, 2013 or 16? Slow Dive, Tiger Milk today. Trouble Will Find Me. I do like Trouble Will Find Me. I just have one. Was this one? Riot on an Empty Street right here. This one, I like this one a lot. I'm putting this one right here. 24-25 almost might make it. It depends. No, not 24-25. Declaration of Dependence is the name of the album. No Love for Definitely Maybe. I'm not a big Oasis guy. I don't love Oasis. I was really into Here's the Story when I was like 17, and then that faded really fast. Like it's good Britpop. It's good. But like Pulp and Blur just blow them out of the water. It's not even close. Anything Blur? Like Park Life? I mean, I don't know. Like, having Pulp different class is probably about as much Britpop as you're going to get on my list. I'm not a big Britpop guy. Like, I love Blur as a band, but like, as full albums go, they just don't quite cut it for me. Like, some of their songs are some of my favorite songs, like in my top 100 probably, but just as albums, it just doesn't cut it. The Verve. No punk rock. No. No Rancid. Funnily enough, like I listened to Rancid a lot when I was a teenager because my sister and her husband, my brother-in-law, were kind of my like musical role models growing up as a teenager because they were the more like secular, music listeners. So everything they listened to, I was interested in. So Rancid, Unwritten Law, Bouncing Souls, a lot of like ska punk and street punk. I listened to a lot of that. And obviously I don't anymore because like I got this sense of like, I'm 16, 17 years old. I'm not that angry of a person. Why am I listening to punk? And so I just completely shifted gears and went straight to Coldplay and The Killers and The Fray and Keane and I got made fun of for it, and probably rightly so, but I was just like, I need to cleanse my palate. But I listened to a fair portion of that, so like I'm familiar with Rancid and some of those bands. Blur's 13 is very nice. I love Tender. Universal, I love the Universal. That was my introduction to to Blur. And of course I love the music video because it's a Clockwork Orange parody. No metal? Nope. Closest thing to metal I would put on here, even though I wouldn't, would be Deaf Heaven? Post-metal? Happy-go-lucky major chord post-metal. Okay. I'm going to start putting some things together here. Rumors. Hounds of Love. Because I'm not a metalhead. Bugman is a great track off of 13 too. I don't have much electronic. I haven't listened to many full electronic albums, honestly. I'm not knocking it. It's just, I know it's not my thing. I could try it, but I'm not optimistic. I've heard some Bird songs. I've heard some CCR. I've heard some Gary Newman. Not full albums. Dang, 33 viewers. I have heard of The Knife. I'm not super into The Knife. Heartbeats, which has been covered by Jose Gonzalez, is a nice track. What about Dream Knock of Technicolor Aliens? That is a pretentious garbage album by an amateur Bandcamp artist and should be not purchased by anybody unless they want to support me. The Avalanches. Ooh, I want a slice. Avalanches is cool. I haven't heard Since I Left You in a long time, though. The Mollusk. Remember the good old days? I know. Back when I used to like stream my editing when I only had one kid and not two, and you would just hang out. Twig as well. Iron and Wine. Moon Safari is okay. John Hopkins did a couple Coldplay tracks, I think, right? Midnight is a John Hopkins arrangement. Haven't heard Vast. You split your time between me and Hoobastank? That and Hoobastank Vivo? That, man, I'm flattered. I'm flattened. Death Consciousness. It's been a long time. I'm gonna put it right there. And then let's say Viva Hate goes here. See, some of these albums I'm either unfamiliar with because it's been so long, or I listened to them recently. So don't get offended by some of the rankings when it gets down to this level, okay? Me putting Rumors below a Coldplay album doesn't mean very much. Let's see that. Okay, how many we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We still have Funeral. Slow Dive. Haven't heard a full Aphex Twin album. So close. We can do it, guys. We're over an hour over. I believe in us. How many of you guys have done this? Is it this hard for you too when you get down to like your bottom 10 to 20? Need a female artist on here? Well, we have Beach House. We have, where's Kate Bush? Kate Bush is here. There's actually plenty of female artists I enjoy. We have Cocteau Twins all over this thing. Multiple Beach House all over this thing. I don't pick and choose based on gender. I pick and choose based on quality. You should do a Patreon. Let people suggest a playlist of 5 songs. I'd like to do, I don't know how to do it, but like I'd like to make either like a subreddit for my channel, because like the Patreon polls, like I pick the 4 albums and then people vote. But I'd almost rather have people pick the 4 albums. But I don't know any good way to do that aside from like a subreddit post, and then people post albums and then they get upvoted to the top, and then I pick the top 4. Because I'd like to have my Patreon polls be completely not in control by me. But I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. Put something mainstream? I have some mainstream stuff here. I mean, I have Torches by Foster the People. Hoobastank. I mean, I got Coldplay on here, guys. I have the album that has Yellow on it. Don't even worry about it. I got the mainstream covered. The Dream Academy? I don't think I've heard the Dream Academy. Pecan on his hip. Any hip-hop albums? No. Not a big hip-hop guy. Closest I've come is like DJ Introducing. Does that even count? Or DJ Shadow Introducing. Instrumental hip-hop. That's as close as I've come. I think I listened to this whole thing like 5 years ago. And that was cool. I liked it. Kind of the Plunderphonics sample stuff. Pretty cool. Funeral. Funeral. Hey guys, you like Funeral? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Istanbul is Constantinople. Not Istanbul, not Constantinople. A long time ago, Constantinople. Why did Constantinople get the works? It's nobody's business but the Turks. I haven't heard all of Flood. I haven't heard a full They Might Be Giants album. A little too gimmicky for me. We're really close. I think we can do it. What do you guys think? Can I get some likes? Can I get some subscribes if you think we can do it? Spiritualized. I mean, obviously, I've only heard one. What? Ladies and gentlemen, what is this? What is this? George Michael. The best of George Michael. All right, let's put George Michael right there. What is the thing I have to say to get rid of George Michael? How do I get rid of George Michael? Okay. George Michael, you're gone. Bye. No. No. There. Okay. Bye, George. Bye, George. Funeral, that's not very Christian. I'm sorry. Faith is a banger. I haven't heard a full Tears for Fears album. You've had it up to here or here with my tomfoolery. It's okay, guys. We have 7 left. Don't worry. I'll fill it with the most garbage stuff you'll ever imagine. Don't worry about it. I feel like I need to resort to Spotify again. Here. Amnesiac. 2016. Discovery. One more album, guys. We can do it. I'm 50 years old now, but we did it. Today might make it on. Galaxies Today. Dion? I have Dion? Who's Dion? Where'd you see Dion? I don't have Dion. Are you talking about this? Oh, The Wanderer. Yeah, I just have The Wanderer. That's the kind of music I grew up with. Sadly, not as much as Buddy. Sadly, I had more of like the really saccharine 50s and 60s pop and not as much of The Wanderer, but they were on like compilation CDs. Thank Your Lucky Stars isn't on here. It should be. Where did I put Thank Your Lucky Stars? Postal Service. I haven't heard the full album. I've heard some of the tracks. I don't love it. It's not... emo isn't my first go-to. Put that there. Billy Bragg's kind of more in the punk arena, isn't he? Get to Heaven is a good album. Actually, I might put Get to Heaven on. Just put, nope, right there. America and football. I probably won't put Red House Painter's Roller Coaster on. I didn't love the album. I love some of the songs. It was a bit of a slog. It was too long. By the way, if anyone wants to see this playlist, it's like openly available if you look up my name on Spotify. The long season album I just kind of count as part of the live album. I don't need to put the long season album if I have the live album on, is my mentality. Because it has the superior version of, if we desperately need one more, yes. If we need one more, well, I'll do that. But it's kind of redundant to me at this point. This is going to be a weird one. People won't know what this is. This is the Tragic Treasury. Unknown Pleasures is okay, but I like Closer more. This is... Wait, you know who the Gothic Archies are? Twig? Are you familiar? This is... Yes? So this is Stephen Merritt of the Magnetic Fields with Daniel Handler, who wrote the Unfortunate Events books. And they collaborated, and these are all of the songs that go to the audiobooks of Unfortunate Events. I grew up with these. I love these. But I never really consider them as music per se very often. But I really love them. Nice, Twig. That's cool. Unfortunate Events is like one of my favorite book series of all time. Very much so. Tame Impala, probably not. Won't make it. As far as like albums go, yeah, if anyone likes like the quirkiness of the Magnetic Fields and kind of the gothic aspect to Unfortunate Events, give Gothic Archies a try. That album in particular, it's really good, just even on its own, because they're kind of tailored to be, I won't put cigarettes after sex, I promise. Like regardless of the fact that each song is made for each book, they're just really cool songs in and of themselves. I did watch the Unfortunate Events TV show on Netflix. Sadly, it was rushed, and I understand that because of they wanted to keep up with the kids' age, like the age of the actors. But season 3 was like really rushed. It was a lot of green screen, not very many practical sets. Season 2 took a dip as well, but the first season had a lot of promise. I don't think like a full, honest, integral, integrity-wise adaptation has happened of the thing yet, but that's the closest we have. And there's like my main issue with it was that physically the girl actress for Violet is younger than Klaus, and so she actually looks younger by like a year. And that's not supposed to be the case. She's supposed to be 2 years older than him in the story, and it doesn't translate. He looks older, which is really unfortunate. All right, how many do we have left? We have 5. We can do this. We can do this, guys. I promise. You guys listen to this album. These are 2 young girls who are way better than they have any right to be. How dare they make music better than I can when they're like 12 years old? It's not fair. Quickly, there's no time. Tiger Milk might be an option. Today is an option. Honestly, maybe even this one is an option. My top 100 albums I haven't heard yet. I don't even know what that would look like. I haven't heard of Chromatica. I've heard of the Chromatics, but not Chromatica. Meme is Murder. Probably won't make it. Yeah, that's right. I need the Chainsmokers. Guys. Oh. Cheyenne Smokers. Oh, what's it called? Memories Do Not Open? Oh, what an album, guys. Can you believe how great this album is? It has Paris. It has something just like this. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Doesn't get any better than that. The Dismemberment Plan? What's the Dismemberment Plan? I've only heard a little bit of Cranberries. I've heard, was it Dreams? Anybody watch Billy Cobb on YouTube? He's pretty good. And he does some great, like this EP. It's the Weezer we didn't know we needed. There's one square pusher. Where is he? Right here. Iambic 9 Poetry. There you go. It's the only square pusher I have on here. I think I was like a YouTube recommended. Hey, I think Billy Cobb put The Wall at his #1 on his Pink to Floyd Best to Worst. So that makes me feel a little bit better. Why that track? Yeah, just because it was recommended. It just showed up one day and I was like, oh, this sounds nice. Groovy bass stuff. Kind of like bass jazz. It ended again. I'm not going to start it. We're going to be quiet. We're in the last 5. We're going to be quiet. Shh. It's okay. Republic. Shh. Look, here's all 3 tracks I like off of Republic. Jazz Fusion. Jazz Fusion. I haven't heard a full Built to Spill album yet. Whoops. Do I have Treasure on here? I do. Okay. 12 Golden Country Greats. That honestly might make it on. I have no idea at this point. It's really hard to say. I haven't heard Sade. Crooked Rain, probably not. As an album, I don't think I like it as much. Although it's like Slanted Enchanted is kind of high up. I'd probably put it down like here. I don't love Pavement, honestly. Yola Tango, haven't heard a full album. Beck, haven't heard a full album. I haven't heard that electronic album. I've only heard the self-titled. Your Arsenal. Portishead, haven't heard a full Portishead. I'll be your Johnny on spot. That's it. Uh-oh. Okay, we have 5 left, guys. Stone Roses is good. I mean, it's good. I don't love it, but honestly, at this point, I don't love these albums. These are not the Stones, the Stone Roses. These aren't albums I love. These are albums I like. Slint is right here. It's right here. So I need 4 more albums I like. Turn on the bright lights today. I'll put on today. Today is good. I like it more than Stone Roses. How much more do I like it than... I'll do that. 3 more, guys. We're getting there. The suspense is killing. Yeah. What albums do you guys not like that I'm going to put on there? What could it be? We have 3 left. Oh, no. Oh, no. So once I put in the last 3, I'll just take like 5 to 10 minutes to see if I can rearrange anything on here. None of these really help me. I feel like I need to go back to this, but I don't think this will help. I need, what is it, 3 more? 3 more. I haven't heard self-titled. I already have the one Beach Boys album I've heard. I mean, I'm missing Amnesiac. I feel like it's wrong to... Amniac. Amen. There it is. I feel like it's wrong to not include Amnesiac when I have all this other stuff. I'll put Amnesiac there. I don't know if Marquee Moon will make it. I don't love the whole album. Same with Shins. The country greats are an option. Jeez. I don't know if The Wall is going to make it. I don't think it will. I think there's other things that'll probably slip in before it. Over the Garden Wall soundtrack. I do love Over the Garden Wall. That's the thing is, do I factor in soundtracks? Like, I have Undertale on here, and to some degree, The Tragic Treasury, but I just don't think in that way. I haven't heard a full Nirvana album. Haven't heard a Doors album. Discovery. Like, I don't know what I would pick for a soundtrack. Like, the Lord of the Rings, like, honestly, the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. If I had to pick one. Just do it, put on long season. This is not correct. Is there even like a collective soundtrack? Oh, man. Oh, no. They have their own individual ones. The complete recordings. What? Is there anything that has everything? Dang it. this doesn't really count to me. Like, this isn't like... factoring in soundtracks is just gonna like make this take like another 20 minutes. I do need to listen to Love. Which is your favorite Lord of the Rings movie? I love Fellowship. I see them all as one single movie is the problem, though. Like, people say, like, oh, Two Towers is the least favorite one, but it's like, it's the middle of a full thing. So, like, people love the beginning and they love the climax and they dislike the kind of the lull in between. But I see it as one full movie because it's one full book. It's a complete novel. It just got split into 3 sections because publishing and printing and book binding issues. There's like an actual like paper scarcity, I think. So I see the movie as the same thing. I see it as one complete movie. Like, I love Hans Zimmer and I love the Blade Runner soundtrack. We have 2 albums left. I like how everyone's like, finish it. And at the same time, they're like, I don't like this list. This list isn't very good. Halloween soundtrack. Dude, John Carpenter is a badass. He makes some great music. Get rid of something and put all 3 Lord of the Rings soundtracks. Honestly, I'm tempted. I'm really tempted to. I'm legitimately tempted to. What would I get rid of, though? Okay, fine. Here. Fellowship. This is going to be kind of memey, all right? The complete recordings of Fellowship. The complete recordings of Two Towers. And the complete recordings of Return of the King. We did it. It's done. Look at that, guys. Download PNG. It's over. Are you happy? This seems so silly. Oh, it's rendering this behemoth. This behemoth is done. It's still going. You can't see it. If I got rid of the chat, see, it's rendering right now. PNG doesn't load. Uh-oh. Can I refresh? JPEG. Aren't you going to make sure everything is in the right order? That's no fun. This is probably close. Let me take a quick look here. Yeah. Yeah. I might change those. Undertale, Pinkerton, Suburbs, Illinois. Yeah. Man, this really burrows down. Top, no more streams like this. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with this type of format. It's not super fun for me and probably not fun for you guys. But at the same time, it's incredibly fun. The interaction's a lot of fun. No more list streams. I have to figure out... I thought I had some ideas for other types of streams, but I don't remember what they are. I almost want to say some of them involved... Ralph, is that you? I want to say some of them involved like Discord interaction, like people on the voice chat. I can't remember though. I thought I had some ideas. I don't remember what they are. Disintegration. This looks right. This looks correct to me right now. Yeah. Yeah, this feels right. Here, I'll do this. Voice chat? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Song reaction streams again? Possibly. All right, there it is. It's over. It's all done. I finished it, guys. Do you like my list? Do you like my list? Thank you, everyone. I'll post a link to this in the chat or the description if you want to see it. I'll also post it in the Discord. And if anyone can remember what ideas I had or that anyone else had for YouTube streams, let me know. I thought we had a couple ideas. I don't remember what they are, but I completed my 100 list. I did it. Thank you, though. Thank you. Okay. It was fun, guys. I'll catch you.